Hi, Rob here from The Art of Health. Something has happened to me today that I think you'll be interested in. I've been talking to my students this last week about making value-aligned decisions. Sounds complicated, but it's not at all. It's a way of increasing your feeling of well-being and your happiness, basically. And this is what's happened to me today. It comes from this book, Emotional Agility by Dr. Susan David. And she says you should infuse your day with value-aligned decisions. And this morning, in fact, about 2 hours ago, I was sitting here in this very seat in front of the computer. I'd finished doing something and I felt a bit worn out and I'd got nothing really planned to do. I thought, shall I make a cup of coffee and go and put the television on and sit in front of the television? And I was on the edge of just doing something like that, which it would have been okay, but, you know, there's nothing on telly at this time of the day. I watch the news. How depressing is that? And then I remembered this book. I've been reading it again recently, and it was here by the computer. So I put my coat on, and I said to myself, right, 1 hour, a good walk, and get out there. And that's how one of my values is to be active and healthy and to get a good walk in every day. So I walked down into town, and on the way down I met somebody who I knew a little bit and I had a little chat with them, and that was very uplifting. I got into town and I went into a cafe that I really like called The Radish, and they make the most brilliant salads. They do this thing with chickpeas, carrots and dates, and it's just so delicious. Anyway, I went in there and had a lovely salad. I took my notebook with me and just jotted down a few ideas. I'll tell you the idea I've got another day. And when I'd finished my lunch, which was absolutely delicious, I was feeling pretty good, and there was someone I vaguely knew in there, so I just said hello. And she was with two other girls on this table. And one of them, I got talking to them, and she said, oh, Rob's doing this thing to do with health. He's a musician, but I know him because of his health thing. And this other girl, she runs a group in Lancaster that helps people who've had trauma. More recently, people who've been flooded and that sort of thing. But people have had any kind of trauma. And as a result of this chance meeting, she's asked me if I'd like to go and speak to the group. And I'd love to. I'd love to be of some assistance, maybe talk about starting new good habits or things like this, infusing your day with value-aligned decisions and choices. So that was a real positive thing. And then I've walked home. I've gone the long way round through the fields, and I can go right out into the fields and through Fairfield, and then back home. And on the way, there were some lovely cows, Charolais or something, great big white cows, and they were really friendly. And then I talked to some more people on the way back. It was one of those days where we exchanged a smile and said hello, and then I was talking about this chap's blocked drain. He was a lovely man. And anyway, I've got home and I feel excellent. And I'm going to get on with the idea that I've written down in my notebook, which is still in my coat pocket, actually. So I thought I'd just come on and recommend that when you have a moment where you're thinking, oh, I'm just going to sit here. And when you start to do that, time drifts by, you don't make a decision, you think, you're feeling guilty, I should be doing something, but I can't be bothered at the moment. I'll just sit here a bit longer. And then you watch the news or some crap on television and you're sort of vaguely interested, but it's just not doing your life any good. Think about this. Get up, get your coat on. Even if you went out for a walk for 5 minutes, get some fresh air, or get up and do something that aligns with your core values. I've got a fantastic sheet which you can download, which has got hundreds of values on, and you can narrow down your core values, and it helps you focus on what really matters to you. And if you'd like that sheet, you can put a comment in the down here. But anyway, lovely to chat to you today. Hope you're having a great day, and remember to infuse your day with value-aligned choices. Perfect. See you soon. Bye. Bye.